Hello and welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. I hope you're doing well today. Got a New England IPA for you. It's one of the new beers in the sort of the latest Tesco range. Came out a couple of weeks or so ago. This is a collab brew between Brewdog and Salt, and it is a can of Model Citizen. New England IPA, Brewdog versus Salt. This one is coming in at, what's it coming in at? 6.8% ABV. It's quite a big one. Sounds alright. So yeah, I like the artwork for a start. It's a familiar layout design that Brewdog have done for these collab brews. It reminds me of the New England IPA they did with Cloudwater a couple of years ago. It's similar to the Evil Twin Nitro Stout that they did, and it's quite similar to the new one that's just gone in Sainsbury's as well. So yeah, but I like the colour scheme. Very spring-like, blue, green and whites. It's fitting, I think, for the time of year. But anyway, so 6.8% ABV New England IPA from Brewdog and Salt. Salt have had a fantastic couple of years. Brewdog haven't. But every now and then they do pull out a belter. So hopefully this is one of them. All roads lead north for this New England IPA collaboration. A transatlantic fruit machine of a beer. Floral and tropical fruit notes rise. American hops unite for a supersized fruit machine. Soft, juicy mango, peach and grapefruit mix it up. Wheat and oats layer for a silky smooth delivery, followed by a hoppy full finish. There you go. And it's got a little bit about both the brewery, Salt and Brewdog. But I'm not going to read that now because I'm thirsty. So I'm going to get this New England IPA out of his can, into my glass, see if it's any good. I quite enjoyed the New England IPA that Brewdog did with Cloudwater. It came out nearly 2 years ago now. That was kind of the first, Tesco's first real sort of foray into these 440ml craft beer cans. So they've come a long way since then. Tesco and Morrison's and one or two other supermarkets are getting involved now as well. So it's exciting times. But here's this beer, New England IPA. It looks like a New England IPA. In fact, it's probably slightly brighter than most New England IPAs. Hazy as you like, definitely got a real orange, hazy orange look to it, with half a finger of a really creamy looking head. You can tell straight away the oats are coming through in the ingredients here to give it that kind of texture. Let's get me snouting, see what the aroma's telling us. It smells like a New England IPA straight away. There's mosaic hops in there, a little bit of citra in there, getting mango, pineapple, grapefruit, all the standard New England IPA aromas. Yeah, it smells quite decent. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers. This is a bit bland. There's a subtle mango flavour to it. Tiny bit of grapefruit. It's like an orange juice. Orange juice, grapefruit, mango. It all happens really quickly with this beer. It all comes to the fore really quickly and it's all over. It's like bosh and then it fades out, you know. It's kind of a tropical fruit sweetness. A bitter rush comes kind of mid-palate, where normally you'd expect it's back towards the back end. And you're left with a very subtle hoppy bitterness at the back end. It has a very fruity flavour to it, I'll give it that. It's very upfront, this beer. The oats certainly give it a soft mouthfeel. Quite silky, goes down nice and easily. Carbonation levels are pretty good. They do their bit to help throw the hoppy character around. It's just a bit flat. I'm not flat as in, you know, uncarbonated. It's just flat as in character. The bitterness comes in. There's a big sort of bitter rush mid palate, but it doesn't grow as the beer fades, as it goes towards the back of the palate. It dwindles out, and you're left with a slightly underwhelming sort of combination of sweetness from the fruit character and then that bitterness from the hops. Nah, the more I drink it, the more underwhelming this is becoming. This New England IPA needs to be drunk cold. I know that sounds a bit silly, but if you allowed this beer to warm up, I could imagine this becoming quite unpleasant. It's really underwhelming. I like the mouthfeel. It's well carbonated. There is grapefruit, tiniest bit of mango, bit of pineapple. I'm getting orange zest, orange peel with that bitter rush that comes. It's a fruity bitterness, and it goes down really quickly, and you're just left with a combination of the two at the back end, and it doesn't make for the nicest finish on a beer I've ever had. I think New England IPAs as a style have been done to death over the last few years, and this is just another bang average one for me. Nah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Yeah, it's it's not awful. It's not awful, but there's so much better out there, and in the supermarkets as well. Yeah, I remember the Brewdog Cloudwater one being a lot better than this. I haven't drunk it for a while, to be fair, but I remember it being a lot better. They did one with Northern Monk as well that went in Morrison's last year. That was a decent New England IPA as well. Nah, it's not good. It's all wrong. It's all wrong for me. It's not hoppy enough. It's not enough character to it. There's bits. It's all up front. As soon as you kind of pour it in your mouth, you're getting the oats. You're getting the fruitiness, the grapefruit, the pineapple, the bitter mango, orange juice. The bitterness quickly follows it. There's a rush of bitterness, sort of a dry bitterness from the hops. And then it's gone. Like, blink of an eye, it's gone. And then you're just left with this slightly odd combination of the two elements. And it's not particularly great. And this is like really cold, this beer at the moment, which is how a New England IPA, a New England should be, in my opinion. Excuse me. If you allowed this one to warm up, I think the flavour, the combination, the hop use in this beer, it's just not been done well for me. And I think it would make a slightly unpleasant taste if it was any less than about 3 degrees. Or any more than 3 degrees, should I say. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with it. Bit of a disappointment. £3 a can in Tesco, Brewdog and Salt collaboration with their Model Citizen New England IPA. They're both capable of better. Salt, certainly. Salt at the moment, you know, they're flying. This is one of the poorest beers I've had from Salt, if I'm honest. Or anything to do with Salt, should I say. Brewdog, I just kind of come to expect it now. That's a 4 out of 10 for me. That's below average. It's bang average and less than. That's being generous saying it's bang average. It's not bang average, it's actually poor. That's a 4 out of 10 for me. It's a 4 out of 10 for Model Citizen, Brewdog and Salt with their New England IPA. £3 a can in Tesco. Go check it out if that sounds like your sort of thing. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, guys. Until my next one, you take care.